Okay, here we go. Black Ops 6. Let's do it.
Black Ops 6 canonically is based after Black Ops 2.
Okay.
There will be 5 attachments default, 8 with dedicated on wildcard.
Okay. Here we go. Right.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
In there.
Black Ops 6, we're taking players
Literally
to a
stood
new
where she's standing right now.
era, the
Pretty cool.
early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been
brutal.
meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omnimovement system. New way to push beyond your limits.
God,
Here we
dude.
go. Omnimovement system.
Hero.
Oh, yeah, the dive pro. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Today. Round-based zombies is
That looks
absolutely
good.
back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
There you go. So Raven have worked on this as well. Not just a Warzone team, eh?
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make
Raven
Black Ops
Software
6,
working on a
we were
campaign.
focused on
Yeah.
delivering missions
That's
so
what they used to
iconic
do, right?
that they stick in your
Yeah.
memory long after.
Oh, and they were, yeah, of course, they
We're
worked on
bringing
Cold
that
War, didn't they?
action-packed blockbuster
Of course they
feel
did.
to every step of the narrative. We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2. The
There you
aftermath
go.
of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Here he is.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods
Is this
are
the
working
guy
with
from
another
the,
new face in
um,
Black Ops
the
6,
key art? The
CIA
new guy?
handler Jane Harrow. She's a born
think so, yeah.
leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
Marshall has the ability to make tough calls.
Looked
in
like
the
a bit of
field,
Northern
ones
Ireland action.
Harrow
That wouldn't be
trusts in.
controversial at all.
Nope.
When an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall
No problem.
are
No
suspended
problem bringing
and
the
ultimately
troubles into the
forced to
game.
go
It seems.
rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
So we're getting properly new
At the end of the
characters in
Cold
this.
War, these former enemies
UI
have
overhaul has
become
been
new
confirmed as
allies.
well.
And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Oh. Adler.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
I like the look of that mission. Casino
We
heist.
aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have
Open
different
combat missions
styles,
again.
we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk,
Looks more
barter,
detailed,
and
though.
manipulate
It does.
your way into different
Like
experiences.
Hitman level.
And we
Yeah,
think
look, you can
you'll
manipulate
wanna
your
reach
way
their
in.
levels to see them
Yeah,
all.
looks more like Hitman than COD, really.
If you want to go stealthy, then you can, yeah. I hate motion blur, but in trailers it does make the game look good.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the
Juggy.
player. So whether they choose to go
Oh, look at that! Juggy with shield!
or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice
Oh.
and quiet.
we've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
Looks cool.
Looks very cool.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player
I feel like they're
does in
revealing a little
space
bit too
is
much.
totally unexpected.
Potentially.
Another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We're not getting any
We are
context to
excited
this.
to offer an array
Yeah,
of
that's
brand
true.
new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe.
Hey, RCXD, let's go!
Laser trap,
A homing
adrenaline
knife.
skin,
Yeah.
homing knife, disruptor.
It looks like they've taken a very, dare I say it, zombies/Hitman
Yeah.
approach to campaign.
Looks a little bit that way.
The approximate file size for Call of
campaign is
Duty Black Ops
grounded
6
within an
is
expanded
309
campaign hub
gigs.
called
309, oh my
You might
god.
remember we also had that
Maybe
in
that's
Black
for
Ops
like
Cold
super
War.
high quality
This
textures and
time,
stuff.
We wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the
Lucky.
safe house and
Black Ops
will allow
6 will
players
have
to
12
explore
brand new
and
weapons for
discover
Call of
secrets
Duty,
from the
along
past.
with many other
The
options to
team
use.
is also bringing back
12
Evidence
brand new
Board,
guns.
which
That's
is
never been in
still
Call of
the
Duty
same
before.
safe house experience,
Treyarch
but
has also
with
just tweeted,
brand
we're
new
introducing a
upgrades.
set of
Players
toggleable
can view
features
the
called
campaign
intelligent
outline,
movement to
gain deeper
drastically
insights
reduce
into
the amount of
missions,
presses
and
required to
analyze
perform
evidence collected
actions.
throughout missions.
That's like an accessibility feature, right?
They claim it's to make things just easier for movement speed.
So basically.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Love the mocap stuff. Love seeing
That was
this.
sick. Great. I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6,
Omnimovement,
our goal is
here we
to
go.
create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at
Oh my
every
God,
corner
dude.
to innovate and craft
That's literally
the
X-Defined.
most signature
What, the
Black
movement?
Ops experience
The movement,
for our
yeah.
players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement.
It's Battlefield
across the
5, dude.
entire game.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
it is.
see?
For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and
Sprint
move
in
like
any
a true
direction.
Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we
Oh,
call
dude.
Omnimovement.
So if you sprint in
This
any
unlocks
direction,
the
it's
ability
just...
to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our
This could
enhanced
make
Super 9
multiplayer
clone
quite
with
interesting.
full 360 degrees range.
This is going to make everything interesting.
Endgame Warzone's
we
about to
started
get
with,
hot.
You can't do this thing. Why? And then realize people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction. You could slide in any direction.
Wow, the slide looks amazing.
All the on the ground
Dude,
movement.
the
and
skill
everything
gap in
else
this
came
game is going to be
together.
a huge.
Lackey, I have this. It's in my head, right? But basically, this is the jetpack wall running movement that people hated, but in a new ground-based movement system.
That once you experience
Yeah.
Omni-movement, there's no going back.
There's human shields in multiplayer, by the way.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can take a dead body.
I just saw that. Yeah, I just saw it.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of
Oh, yeah,
features
here's the
that
intelligent
drastically
movement.
reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
Wow, so you can have crouch assist, so it
Intelligent
knows.
movement really started with this
It
idea.
contextualizes
We want
to
all
the map.
players to focus on what they want to do.
That's
and not
interesting.
how to do it.
They're gonna have to program that for the
We want
entire
every player,
Warzone map, dude.
regardless of
Oh
skill
my
level
god.
Yeah,
or
which is
input or
insane.
experience with Call of Duty,
Imagine
to be
dying
able
because
to
they didn't
engage
do one part of the
But
map.
it also
live out their
hypothetically
own
means that it
action
should be
hero fantasy in
more
Black Ops
readable.
6.
Hopefully. Or the prone dive plus shooting into someone's face. Oh my god, look at that slide.
We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options.
Jesus, some of this
I don't think
movement
this
is incredible.
a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
Fidelity.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation
That's cool.
depending on
That
the
is really
location that they
cool.
were hit.
I like that.
So world connectivity is this concept.
That's so
Players'
cool.
Movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices.
That dive. Oh my god, that dive looks a bit weird.
Is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner, it goes
Oh,
through a doorway,
dude, it's got
your weapon's gonna
contextual
dynamically
leaning.
rotate in the direction that
Oh,
you're
no
rounding.
way. That's cool. I
Since
like
it's
that.
dynamic, it'll be a bit
So if
more
you
dramatic,
ADS around a
slowly
corner,
clicking
your
around,
gun
but it
like
won't affect you at
leans
all if you're
round.
barreling
That's
full
cool.
speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
That actually, the ADS around the corner thing, that looks
Really
really
good.
sweet. That looks nice.
Take cover!
Our art team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their
Wow.
nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in.
Swag just tweeted Black Ops 6 movement compared to
Paying attention to every
2019 is
detail.
like in and out to Five Guys. and he's played it early.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary.
I just replied, what game is
Allowed
Shake
us to
Shack?
pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they
Oh my god, HUD customization.
From
No
the
way.
map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience.
HUD customization.
For
Hang on a
the
minute.
first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
Dude, no
For
way,
instance,
that's sick.
Streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you
No
want your HUD set
way.
so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere? Or
Tears in my eyes.
Left? Those are options as well.
Oh my god.
Not only does the HUD give
It's
players
scalable as well, so you can make it bigger and
connects them to the
smaller.
world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome.
Dude, I think they've
Players
added
track
that because of
elusive
mobile.
challenge or target their next level unlock.
Oh,
Black
dude,
Ops
that's
6 delivers an
huge.
end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
And look at the menu. Did you see the menu? Oh, that was good. Progression. Here we go.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Oh, prestige. Let's go, baby.
Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6.
Yes.
We pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more
The
rewarding
servers
than
for
ever.
multiplayer 60 hertz, by
Players
the
who
way, for
reach
people
max
who
player
have
level
been
will
asking.
have the choice
Wow,
to
that's
enter
good.
prestige,
They have
start
been for the
fresh
past
with
year.
relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards
Call of Duty
to
next
earn
returns
and
August
equip to
28th.
peacock your status. Players who make
Sorry,
it
what
through
was that?
Prestige 10 aren't
COD
done.
Next is
Instead,
August
they'll
28th for a
graduate
full
into
MP
Prestige
reveal.
Master with a
August
1,000
28th,
additional
dude?
levels to climb through.
That's early.
And a classified reward to uncover for
I'll book my flight now. No, I'm joking. I'd love to go again. I think that'd be really
System
cool.
is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
Prestige 10 ranks, Slacky. 10 prestiges.
Okay, multiplayer, here we go.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win.
No sentinels. No sentinels.
3 lane maps.
Yeah.
All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if
theater
you
mode.
can't relive those action hero moments.
Theater
in
mode! Oh my god!
Happy to announce is returning with
No way.
Bro,
I said we're only
Treyarch
getting
don't
a taste of
miss.
MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some.
That's
early details
incredible.
on
They
that.
have chefed hard, man.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized.
They've literally just gone, fine, we'll give you everything you want then.
Keep the action flowing,
Yeah.
but still have
They said we're gonna
meaningful
give you COD.
decisions for the player
Yeah,
to make.
not some
The
weird
maps have their
additional
own stories,
version.
and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
Interesting.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies! Oh!
Yes! Show me. Giant cannon. Look at that, dude.
That looks like...
Oh my god.
That looked a little bit like Mob of the Dead. But I know it's new, but
Round-based
it
zombies
looked like
is back,
it.
and
Oh,
picking
dude.
up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so
Nuketown is
proud of what the mode
confirmed
is
for
bringing
Black
to
Ops
players
6.
in Black Ops
There we
6.
go.
As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies.
So all the movement and stuff is in
Plus,
zombies. Let's
there are
go.
many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Oh.
Interviewed AB, Mark.
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste
Hey,
of
Stephanie.
multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August
28th.
Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omnimovement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about
Oh my
Warzone?
god.
Come on.
No.
No, come on. Why did you do that?
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've
Why
ever
did they
done,
do
and
that?
frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our
Genuinely,
gameplay, our systems,
I'm not gonna
and
lie,
content plan.
this might
We
be the best Call of
repeatedly
Duty
asked how
of the
something could be
last
better.
5 or 6 years.
It's certainly different.
I'm down here to say that right now.
Lucky, do you know what I'm going to say? It's different from at least MW2 and MW3, which basically felt like the same game.
This is exactly what I've been asking for. Classic Call of Duty with innovation that makes sense
And Warzone.
for the franchise.
And Warzone on top.
And zombies.
And zombies.
To hit the highest
Wow.
visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign
Yeah,
tells
man,
an
that's-
all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement.
That's serious,
variety.
bro. That's serious.
That's so cool.
Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Oh, dude, I'm hyped now. They do it every year. They pull me back in.
Just when I thought I got out.
They pull me back in. Oh, God. Oh, dude.
There we go. Shanice has tweeted.
Yeah, I just
yes.
found that.
Yeah.
Just found that. Dude, that was a good reveal. Like,
that was insane, dude.
That was a good reveal.
No, I'm